Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. Today we have Walt Disney's The Vanishing Prairie. This is not National Geographic, like I said yesterday, strangely enough. This is from 1954. Yeah, 1954. It's an hour and 11 minutes long, and it is one of those true life adventure nature documentaries. That there's a number of these on Disney Plus right now, and I imagine there's going to be more in the future if they haven't gotten to them already. But yeah, there's a whole series of these. We saw the living desert already. I think we saw African cats or something. We've seen a number of these over the last few years. Yeah, years now. It's been over a little over a year. These last few months. So yeah, it's a I'm trying to figure out who the narrator is, but he's a familiar voice to the Disney nature documentaries. He along with the music adds a little layer of flavor to everything. So any movement the animals make, the music follows along and accentuates it. And he sort of humanizes some of the characters. Thankfully, he doesn't do a whole lot of talking for the animals. There's no character voices like, "Hey, mommy, how you doing? I'm doing so fine. We want to," it's none of this dumb talking animal stuff, which I really, really do not like. But he does talk for them every so often in order to, again, like I said, to humanize, to give an understanding of the relationships between the parents and the children. And by the way, we do see I think a buffalo born like on camera, so that's fun. There's there's just a number of giving birth. There's talk of mating season, which there's flourishing wings, and the men are all primping themselves and making themselves look desirable to all the many many women, the female versions of whatever animal, bird, whatever that they're trying to court. Other than that, we get to see birth, and then we get to see some death a little bit. It's nothing brutal. It's pretty bloodless. It's a snake in one case versus a coyote. So, for the most part, this is the kind of thing that is delightful to anybody at any age. It's exciting. It's silly. It's sweet. It's adorable. There's tons of cute little adorable animals, little baby animals, bunnies and prairie dogs and owls and coyotes and just mountain lions. Uh, it's endless. The amount of cute animals in this is endless. So it's worth checking out. Even if there's little kids in the group, in your family, they get a kick out of seeing all the cute little animals, and they probably may not pay attention to what or remember anything that the narrator is talking about, but they'll remember, oh, that was a cute little bunny we saw, or a cute baby owl, burrowing owl here. And they might remember also the time the coyote and the rattlesnake went up against each other, and the rattlesnake lost. Again, not graphic. It's a little tense, but beyond that, there's even a scene. Oh my God, the most adorable scene is with the baby deer, the fawn. Um, there's a scene that's a little bit intense at first, where I don't know how they must set these things up. I mean, even especially with the prairie dog stuff, they have a cutaway so you can see them burrowing, making, you know, like they're looking through a pane of glass, looking at these animals dig around. There's no way that's just out in nature. They're mixing that footage with out in nature, and I swear they don't have the special effects in 1954 to do a lot of this stuff, but there's a scene where along the top you see a mountain lion stalking. He knows that there's something out there. At the bottom you see a baby like fawn, little deer, just resting quietly, and he can't find it. He goes right around it, and then you see the fawn get up and hobble off, and then you see it coming toward the camera, and it's got his little butt wiggling back and forth. It's hilarious and it's adorable. But yeah, you're like, how in the world did you capture that exact moment and have it not turn out horrible? They might have footage, uh, cutting room floor footage of mountain lions mauling baby deer left and right. I have no idea, but they're not in this film. This is, again, it's 1954. Some of these, I think, they said were part of double features that Disney would put out, and it's just, yeah, it's educational, but it's fun to look at, and it's, again, utterly harmless for a family to enjoy. Put it on in the background, and you might find some kids mesmerized by it. You might be mesmerized by it too, because it's some interesting stuff in there. Just to see the wild plains of America come to life, and they go back to a time when there's before it's any man has come along. They treat it as if it's a time before man has come along and destroyed everything. So yeah, they're not like really hard pushing the environmentalist conservation thing at all in this, but there's a little tiny bit. So anyway, it's a fun little thing. I think if you like the nature documentaries, that it's, again, the shots they got are astounding for 1954. They are much more elaborate, much more detailed, talking about ecosystems and everything else, stuff that's shot in 4K and with just amazing cameras and helicopters and drones and all sorts of other stuff you can find in other documentaries that are similar to this, like through National Geographic. But this is a nice little old school throwback to see how close they got in many cases to some fairly dangerous animals, and how close they got to some of just the cutest and most amazing, also baby animals. It's fun. So I can't really say that enough. Actually, I can. I think I said it enough. All right, let's pick tomorrow's episode.
322.
Back to the 300s again. This is the M's, I think. By the way, we're almost at episode 500. We're going in another documentary run here. This one sounds like it would be a series, so odds are we're going to probably just watch one episode and see how it goes. But it's a documentary series. More than likely, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it's National Geographic, but it's a reality. It feels like it's a reality TV show where people who take care of animals date each other or something. I don't know, but this is going to be weird. Love and Vets. Love and Vets is what we're going to be watching next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with that. Love and Vets. Bye.